Hey, YouTube.
Yeah, no one's in yet. I'll let you know when people are in. I've got like the starting soon splash screen over the top. Oh yeah, I have to grab the link and share it. That will help get some people
I already
in.
got it. Watch now, put it down under.
Yeah. Your channel. Bitcoin alive but still sleeping. Stream. Share. Chuck it in here in the announcements. Everyone, I'm still alive. And so is Bitcoin. There we go.
Alive, but still sleeping.
Yeah. Where do I... Starting soon screen? Hide that? Alright, there we go. What's up, YouTubes?
Oh, where are they?
I need to, like, probably adjust the volume of the music a touch. Yeah, there we go. That's better.
What's
That's
up,
better.
YouTube?
YouTubes. It's been like a hot month and a half since I streamed last, and not much has happened. When was the last stream? It was like April... It was after 420. It was after the 20th. I'm gonna circle on the chart where my last stream was. That might help us to gauge what has happened since. Sorry about my voice as well. I'm sort of getting over a sickness at the moment. Still recovering. I'm feeling the pain of
and I don't even have a microphone.
Yeah. April 28. April 28. Where does that live on the chart? It's over here. Right here is where I last streamed. I'll circle it. And then we'll zoom out and get a bit of a higher perspective of where the like what's happened since. Hey, look, it was like on the eve of a really nice dip. Happened a few days afterwards. It bottomed out on the 2nd of May. Or basically the 1st of May. And then ever since then, it has been in a path of recovery. It's been kind of magnetized to around 69,000, 70,000, and that's where we are today. So not a whole lot has happened since then. Altcoins have probably popped off here and there, but I don't think we've missed much, to be honest. I'm waiting for total crypto market cap to actually take us through to the new paradigm, because even that has not come back up to all-time high yet. I think we're waiting on that. I'm going to check that actually. Let me check that total crypto market cap chart, because that will have some little hints and clues as to where we are and where we're heading. So uptrend still violently up on total crypto. We are next door to the old all-time high from 2021. We've got down structure from 2022. As we know, that was a really nasty bear market. Bottomed out, double bottom. Since then, broke structure back to the upside, and we are rallying back up. So we've got a series of higher lows, still maintaining the support here above $2 trillion. So ain't nothing to worry about. We're in like a holding pattern, circling the airport. Or waiting to take off. We're on the runway, waiting for the go-ahead from air traffic control. So
Here comes
that's what's happening. I feel like we're in a big slingshot, and we're just waiting to get released and back into price discovery. And that's all there is to it. I have no more to really cover. We could like go over some altcoins.
All right, see you later, YouTube.
Yes, I'll see you in another 2 months.
Check out, I was wondering what you thought, Rick, of others.
Others.
The others chart?
Others, okay. Everything excluding Bitcoin. Yeah. I'll have a look.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll share my screen in Discord as well, just so it's easier for you guys. Oh, I'm getting a knock on my door. 1 second. I'll be right with you.
Hey,
It's the
since your
pizza
friend want
guy.
his phone back.
Yeah, dude wants his phone. What was there? A white
What do
Camry
you
in
think
your
the
driveway?
Shiba Inu?
I'm back. Sorry about that. Let's see, where are we? So what'd you say, total or others?
Others.
Others.
Others.d? Or just
Others.
others?
Others, mate. No,
Brother.
just others. Others market cap.
Just others market cap.
Brothers.
Yeah, yeah. If you go into the box and
Crypto.
type others, yeah.
This one up here, market cap excluding top 10. Something like that.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, that guy.
Mm-hmm.
You can take it others D if you want.
Others.d.
So I
Yeah, dude, it's very similar to Total anyway, really. Kinda. It's the same rhythm to it. See, there's okay, there's Total. So Bitcoin's really pulling everything up. But yeah, others dominance is down. But that's dominance, it's different. But yeah, dude, still it's the same situation.
compared to Bitcoin.
Yeah,
I mean,
Look
it's
at
still
Shiba
up.
Inu.
Overall, the others market cap is
So-
still up. I still think it could come test those lower levels one more time before launching.
Yeah, I mean this
Potentially.
is the altcoin market, right? This is everything excluding top 10. Yeah, that makes sense. So it's had recently a pretty sobering correction off the highs, but yeah, I don't know, man.
See that wicked trend line that it's been respecting pretty well though.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
you could see it. Like if you go by just the wicks, you could see it even without.
definitely.
Yeah.
I see it. Yep. Very nice. I might keep that there. Just keep track.
So
I'm
if
on-
it was not to bottom out here.
I'm on
The
poor man
next level
TradingView. Like, I don't have any paid account on here, so I can't even save this chart into my watch list. I don't think. Like, if I try to hit plus and go others, and then add it in, it'll tell me to buy it. Yeah, see? It'll tell me to upgrade. Damn it. You used to be able to add it in the free version, but they've made the free version so ugly now that it forces you to consider even just a basic plan, which I'm probably going to do. I think I can hold out till November. That's not that long away. I've waited this long, so no problem. But yeah, others cool.
Jeepers crow. Dirty's got a whole list of altcoins he wants to do.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna have a look at
Yeah,
Doge
you
because
should.
I've been checking out Doge's progress as well. Let's go to the daily. As we all know, the 5 cent was like that was the line in the sand for the low of the bear market. 5 cents.
When you get a chance, what do you think of Shiba?
Yeah, I'll check Shiba out too. Let's check out Shiba. So 5 cents, and then I would say the higher, like the upper echelons of accumulation bit was 10 cents, I would say. Like, you were paying premium if you were doing anything above 9.5. Back in the 3-year accumulation. Can't believe that went for 3 years, or almost 3 years. That
My God, I know.
accumulation zone. Crazy. That was a big, long accumulation. And we popped out of it recently, and we've stayed outside of it now. We're like, at least for now, like we haven't, if Bitcoin took a huge dive, I think Doge quite possibly could re-enter the accumulation, but that has not happened yet, and there's no counting on that happening either. So it's like a hypothetical, right? So Shiba's probably from memory.
I feel like it
was-
shouldn't do that. It shouldn't go below 10 cents. If it does, it's bad.
Yeah, Shiba is similar to Dogecoin, as it had this really long accumulation box that it was in, and then we all fucking felt the extreme euphoria of this huge pump that came out of Shiba. It almost recovered half of its like correction, its overall all-time high down to bear market low correction that it had. It recovered half of it, and then, you know, since then it's come back again, but it's holding ground above the, you know, the 2 level. It's kind of cool. What's up, Serrano? Serrano's in the chat. Serrano in the chat. You don't watch YouTube chat. I do. I see it.
Fuck yeah.
Ah, yeah.
Serrano.
Serrano.
What's up, Serrano?
Yeah, Dirty's in the chat. He's in voice. I don't need to read his tickers. just shout it out, Dirty. Oh, he was in here. He must have dipped. He went text-based.
Done dip, got dirty.
Hey. Yeah, man. I still think Shiba has potential too. It hasn't killed anything. It's just much the same as a lot of the market. It's just in like a holding ground situation. I would start being concerned if it got below what this is, like this sort of zone here, this support level. Around this, at least on this chart, it's 0.02. On other charts, it might be. It might be all the zeros, like however many are on your chart, and then 2. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, mate, that's about it.
I feel like a lot of these
That's all I
coins
gotta
is like a
share.
reaccumulation.
Yeah,
Like the Wyckoff accumulation is done. There's a reaccumulation happening for altcoins, just at a higher level.
yeah.
And some of the newer ones though have even gone down a lot, like fucking some of the really shit coins, low market cap shit, and like price discovery to the downside.
Bonk has been pretty interesting in the past. Made a new all-time high in back in March, and then shot up again recently into late May. It pumped really well. Like all of that got up real high.
Yeah.
And then
pretty unpredictable.
Whiff hasn't really done anything too hyper impressive in the last month and a half, month or 2. It's just, it seems to be in a slightly upward range like this. It's almost flat. It's basically flat. You know, you could probably argue that it is flat. It's like stuck in a range like that in a channel. But it has done some impressive moves in the past, as we know. So I still think Whiff is a runner when the market picks up again. When and if and when. Silly, that's just kicking the can down the road a little bit. It's just hasn't done anything too crazy. Slurf is actually angling up. These are these shit coins that haven't really done a whole lot just yet, but they're new. They're like quite new. This only came out in late March. Peng, Peng, P-E-N-G. Yeah, a lot of these altcoins, a lot of these shit coins have a similar kind of story. They're just chilling, they're just waiting, you know. Bomay. Ooh, a couple of days ago. Friday last week. Huge corrective move down.
So bad.
Where did you get trapped in it again? Was it like over here? Somewhere over here. And then...
Well,
and you-
yeah, it was
you
like
managed
it's
to
really
get
closer
out.
to that green line.
Right. Like over here.
It was close to that
you
green
went
line. It
long
was
and
much
your
better.
liquidation, and your liquidation was here or something. And then you were like, oh,
See,
and
before
you
the
held
second
on,
spike.
and then you got out somewhere either on this rally.
No,
I
it was even
remember.
before that, dude.
What, over here?
Over to the left. Yeah.
Ah.
I might have either my entry was that green point or because I remember it did go down pretty far. It got close to my liquidation. I was only like 10% away from my liquidation.
Yep.
But I don't know if it was like closer to the green line or the blue line. But I do know that I got out somewhere around the yellow.
Rocky,
They wouldn't
Myro.
go up forever.
Yeah, look. It's just not that riveting. Jasmine is kinda interesting. Look at that. Look at how
I'm
explosive.
pissed. I had a massive long position.
You
on that
did.
thing.
I remember. Yeah, you had it somewhere in this circle. You had a big fat position, and
It was
if
actually
you
like
gave it some
that
time,
wick down below the circle.
it would have gone real nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh well, never mind. Jasmine still looks good, by the way. Even today, yesterday and today, still look kind of bullish. Jasmine.
Check out Trump 2024 coin.
Trump 2024 coin. Yep. That's also on a trend up. You see the lows? You got the low here, low here, low here. All higher than the previous, which is an uptrend. And it's just waiting for that next leg, I think. If and only if this support holds, like these levels here, which is like, let's just round it off and say 4 or 3.8, something like that. 3.8, yeah. Oh, it looks alright. It's cool. What a really nice dip that it had, though, if you bought down here, if you were into that coin. Just purely looking at the technicals like that. Obviously hindsight's 2020. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap this stream up. It was only just to touch base and let you know I'm still alive and all that good shit. Still watching every day, still have my charts open 24/7 on my computer. Always watching. 380%, like extreme to extreme on that bounce back. That's pretty cool.
Watching paint dry over.
Oh, D-Block in the comments. Rick, what's good, brother? Good to hear you. You too, dude. Good to.
Oh, what's
good to hear
up,
from you.
D-Block?
All the OGs.
What's good, bro?
Love hearing from you, and we miss you. It's been like 3 years
Yeah.
since we all had a chat, but anyway. Yeah.
Yeah, good to
It's
hear
been a
from you,
long time.
D-Block. Might have to check in over there soon.
We're just hanging in there, man. We're just waiting for the next major move, because everything is just in like a holding pattern. Everything's just chilling in the range between 60 and 70 or 60 and 74k for Bitcoin. So I'm still optimistic, man. I'm still very much a bull. Nothing says that this is done, I think. I think that idea, the whole Wyckoff distribution theory, has already come to pass. Like, it's already... I feel like it was this area here. Like a mini Wyckoff distribution, and it's already felt the effect of the dump out, so... And it's already... Yeah, that chapter has closed, I feel. That theory. So... the best it could do was throw Bitcoin back to what 56.5, something like that, at the best, and then look, we've already got growth back on the charts. So to me, this looks like the correction has corrected, and I think a decision has been made on direction overall on the macro, until proven otherwise, right? Until we see evidence to the contrary, I think we are due to come up and go back into price discovery into the second half of the year. Maybe even this month, who knows? We got CPI coming up, by the way, in like 2 days. So we'll get to see what the latest inflation is.
Fuck yeah.
My hopes are not high for that, by the way. I think we're going to get more of the same. You know, it's working well for them. They get to keep their interest rates up. Status quo, man. Like they've found, you know, a way to keep things the way they are for them to make money, perhaps. Maybe I'm just being a bit of a conspiracy theorist, but yeah, it just seems all too convenient for them to just keep things the way they are because it's working for them in a way. I don't know. The government, the Federal Reserve, keeping the spotlight on them. The stock market.
You're so full of shit, dude.
Yeah. The stock market does not give a shit about the economy, by the way. Look at it. It's record highs. It's never been this high before in history. It's the highest it's ever been. No one cares about inflation or interest rates. The stock market does not give a shit. It's like, cool, I'll just keep going up.
Dude, rich people actually love inflation because they own all the
Probably,
assets.
yeah.
All the assets
Well, yeah.
are like when inflation happens, all the assets like cars, like fucking houses, buildings, property, like, you know, shit like that. It all goes
So-
up in value. So
Yep,
they
the-
love inflation.
The
Like
only
boats and fucking
the only victim of inflation, the only people that actually have to answer to it are the bottom line. We are the bottom line. We are the consumer. The consumer, the buck gets passed all the way down the line to the consumer. That's who inflation impacts. Everyone else just either increases prices or passes on the interest rate, like the cash rate. Like the big banks are given the cash rate by the Fed. So the Fed says, okay, this is the cash rate. And then the banks go, okay, cool. We'll up our loan repayment rate to our customers. And then we pay that. We're the ones that do the heavy lifting as a collective. So, yeah. And this kind of says to me that the collective, the consumer, does not drive the stock market. We play some role in it, but it's not the key driver. I think the key driver is these big investment firms and banks and whatnot, hedge funds. They're rolling in money. Like they're not feeling the pain at all. It doesn't seem that way at all. So anyway, we'll see what happens. Maybe this does come crashing down in a couple of years or next year or whatever. Who knows? But either way, there's an optimistic action to take in any phase of the market. There is a positive action to take, whatever the market throws at you. If it goes down dramatic, buy it. If it goes up dramatically, sell it. Neither of those things are negative. They're just conditions. It's your action that you take in those conditions that is either negative or positive. Like what you choose to do. See, if you're buying the tops, that's negative. If you're selling the lows, that's negative. Just you gotta get in, which is easier said than done, but you gotta get in rhythm with the cycles, with the market cycles. So right now, I feel like we're in transit. We're between A and B. So if A is the bottom and B is the top, I feel like we're on our way to like a growth part of a cycle. Until proven otherwise, until we start getting the correction and the lower lows and the lower highs and the structure breaks on the high time frames, that's That's what you would need to consider a bear market or the beginning of a correction. And there's no evidence of that yet. None. It's all higher lows and higher highs. You can see that. This is the S&P 500, the stock market. Nothing in this chart says to me that we are in or due for a heavy correction yet. It's on the up and up. Look, it looks very similar to all of the up and up in this section, all of the up and up in this section. It's just growth, which is what the stock market spends most of its time growing than correcting. Anyway, I'm going to wrap it up. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Good to touch base again. It's been like a month and a half or whatever. And all the best in your trades and your investing. I'll catch you on the next one.